Welcome back to episode number 35 of our FC 26 career mode here with Bolton Wanderers. We will begin today's one with a game in the Europa League against Real Betis, two teams in the top 8 right now and would certainly be looking to finish in one of those positions come the end of the league phase. After that, we've got one more game in the Europa League, and that will be against another Spanish side, Villarreal, who are also in the Europa League right now. Sandwiched between both games is Coventry in the league, and we've got back-to-back games against Chelsea in the Premier League and the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-finals. I've also decided we will be making one signing rather, in this January transfer window, which will end up being towards the back end of the January transfer window, as I'm still waiting for final scout reports right now. Loan offer here for Peria from the Turkish side, which we're going to reject. I want to send out the academy graduate, the likes of Patrick, Campus. We've also got Peria and the Uruguayan centre defensive midfielder who has played a couple of games for us already. I want to try and send out all of those players on loan, but I want to send them out to League One and League Two sides if we can. Wrexham here has put in an offer for Campos. We might look to consider that. That's a championship side, right? We might look to consider that one. But without further ado, though, let's get into the games here. It's Real Betis up next. Come on, the Trotters. Tell you what's on my wish list, though, something that I've never done in the past, is managing a team in the Spanish divisions. I've actually never done that in about 10 years of playing FCs now, which is incredible. I would like to do that. Who knows? Maybe if we achieve everything we can achieve with this Bolton Wanderers team, it might be time to seek out a new challenge. But for now, I'm enjoying playing in England. I'm enjoying managing Bolton Wanderers in what is it's been fun. I've enjoyed the progress from the Championship to the Premier League and finishing in Europe last season and being top of the league right now. But it's certainly something on my wish list. Real Betis have got a strong lineup there. It's that Joe Gomez at the back. They've got the former Ajax and Manchester United wide man Anthony. They've got Cucho Hernandez starting up front for them. Both teams probably need a win in this game to finish in the top 8. I mean, I say both teams need a win in this game. We're both in the top 8 right now. I'm just considering our final game being against Villarreal, who I think might just be a little bit better than Real Betis. But Cucho Hernandez was down there for a second, looked like he was injured, but he's managed to pick himself up. Wang Yudong is not going to get there in time. The goalkeeper collects, but look at those two strikers, right? And Real Betis are playing a 4-4-2 formation. Those two strikers, they do not get involved in any sort of defending at all. Anytime we have possession, the both strikers are camped in our own half. And that is the biggest chance of the game so far, just before the end of the first half. It's fell to Real Betis. How they haven't scored there, I'm not so sure. The second half, I think, will be a little bit more open, maybe. I mean, it's been a tough game here for us, this one. It's both teams pretty much defending deep. Real Betis especially. They haven't looked to press us high up the pitch at all. They've allowed us to have possession in our own half. But when they break forward like this, they have looked really deadly, as we saw just before the end of the first half. It's another shot on target. They have created by far the better chances in this game. The away side, our goalkeeper have made 2 fantastic saves. But on the break here, we know we've got the quality to hit teams on the counter-attack. Wang Yudong with an assist. And what a finish. That man, Nelson Viper, oh my goodness. He's in a run of goal-scoring form right now that feels like every time he gets close to the opponent box, every time you present him with an opportunity, it feels like he's going to score. It feels like he's going to at least hit the target. And what a finish that was for his 3rd goal. Go long, Wang Yudong. He surprisingly won the header there. A lot of pressure from the defense, but possession given back to Real Betis. Is Altamira driving forward on that right-hand side. Oh, what a peach of a cross. I think that was Cucho Hernandez with an excellent header there. I'm really surprised how the defenders have left the 2 strikers of Real Betis with so much space in the box there. Look at that. It was a fantastic cross, don't get me wrong. But where is our defense? We've just let the two strikers in. Our defenders are in no man's land. Look at that. That's an awful goal to concede, wasn't it? That was an awful goal to concede. You're looking to get the second here, cross into the box, but into the safe hands of Owen Goodman in goal. I mean, I feel like we're going to score in this game as we done earlier on. It's going to have to be on the counter-attack here. Robertses haven't really given us too much spaces to try and exploit them. Other than on the break, he should have scored that for the Braves. Oh, we had the opportunity to win the game with one of the last kick of the games there. But it was a good save from the goalkeeper. On the balance of play, it's probably the fair result draw. We created the better chances in the second half. Real Betis was the better team in the first half, but ultimately it's ended up a 1-1 draw. And up next year is a Premier League game in the Coventry Building Society Arena. This is a team that we needed a wonderful strike. One of the goals of the season from our captain, Xavier Simons, to get a 1-0 victory the last time we faced them. They are in the relegation places at the moment, but as we found out when we faced them the last time, they are a tough bunch to crack. I'm thinking it's going to be another close game here. They've gone with Haji right up front this time. They've still got Marias as one of the wide players. It's not a bad team, you know, that Coventry side. I actually think getting promoted back to the Premier League, Frank Lampard might well keep them up next season. I think they might just have the quality to stay up. And don't get me wrong, it's that transition from the Championship to the Premier League, it's a big jump, and it gets bigger every season, as we're seeing. And most of the teams that get promoted, they end up going back down immediately. Thierry Small trying to drive forward there, but very much intercepted. We regain possession, though. Bayuku has made that marauding run forward from the right-hand side. And our right back have got himself his 7th assist of the season. And Nelson Viper gets himself an easy tap in there for his 14th Premier League goal of the season. He's been a handful, hasn't he, Bayuku? He surprised me this season, honestly. He's by far exceeded all expectations that were set for him. 7 assists, the top assister in the league right now. And if we carry this on going like this, I said it might just be a close game at the start. It's looking nothing but close at the moment. It's looking anything but close at the moment, I should say. Clayton Taylor with a fantastic header from that far post. Just whiskers off the top left-hand corner there. That was really close, you know. Good header. We have just dominated every aspect of this first half. We've been by far the better team in possession. We've created a handful of chances, and every time we go forward, it feels like we're going to score from it. Clayton Taylor trying to create something there out of nothing, but look at the space for Isaac Price down that right-hand side. I mean, this is the second goal of the game. I can't say anything more on Isaac Price right now, other than a slow start to the season. And he's picked up form in our last 10-15 games or so. He's unstoppable when he goes forward like that. Now what's crazy though, right? With Isaac Price, he's shown if you get him in that position, just off that right-hand side, he can absolutely finish from that area. Yeah, it's 83-minute played now. It's been very quiet second half from us, but then again, we never needed to do too much in the second half. Oh, that could be an opportunity. Goodman with his first save of the game, the first time he's been called upon here. It's took Coventry 63 minutes to have a shot on target. It's just gone too early there. And that might just be it. Yellow card for an earlier challenge from Diego Rodriguez. I didn't think that was a card at the time, to be fair. Yeah, I didn't think that was a card. And we will come away with the 3 points here away from home against Coventry. Quality performance, especially in that first half. You know, Nelson Viper getting the opener with a Bayuku assist. And of course, I think it was Bungard that got the assist for the Isaac Price's goal for us. Quality performance and excellent victory. And we've got a confirmation here of Campus heading out on loan to the Championship Wrexham. I think Wrexham are still in the Championship, and there for a short-term loan until the end of the season. The Brazilian is one of those players that we could quickly fast-track into the first team. Hopefully we can do that next season anyway. But up next here, it is the Spanish side, Villarreal, our final game of the Europa League phase. We win this game and we surely remain in the top 8. We're just about holding on to the 8th place right now in the table there. A point might just be enough, but a point would put it out of our hands, if that makes sense. We would need the team below us to drop points as well if we only earn a point. A victory for us certainly puts us or keeps us in that top 8 going into the next rounds of this competition, and that's exactly what we're looking to do. I know some people will probably disagree with this, but there's no doubt in my mind right now that the Premier League is the best league in the world, certainly the most competitive league in the world. And there's a reason why, if you look at all of the European competitions, there is a Premier League team left in the Champions League. There's a Premier League, or there are Premier League teams in the Europa League, and there are Premier League team in the Conference League. And at least 2 out of 3 of those competitions, the Premier League teams are the favourites to go on and win it, and should do so. But like I said earlier on, I would love to manage in the Spanish league. It's really something on my wish list. They've got some very good teams in that division. Teams with a lot of history. Villarreal, El Submarino, the Yellow Submarine. I do like this kit. Teams like Valencia, even teams. Oh, big mistake there from the goalkeeper. Oh, a save. Oh, he make amends to the earlier error. We've been a little sloppy in this game, giving possession straight back to them. But they are teams with a lot of history in this league. Even in the Segunda division, the second division, you think about Deportivo La Coruna. I mean, some good teams that I would like to manage. Oh, that's nice there from Harvey Price. He just shows he doesn't just, he's got one of the most assists in our team this season, Harvey Price. He's recently come up with some crucial goals for us. But when you see him doing the defensive job like that, just being at the right place at the right time, it's unbelievable. And I cannot ask any more from Isaac Price right now. He's one of the most complete players in this team. He can do everything right. He's not my favorite player, Harvey Price. Oh, the goalkeeper spilled it. And Nelson Viper taps that home. I don't think it's going to count as an assist for Price, is it? Well, he seems to do this role quite well, to pop up like unmarked from that far side every single time. He gets it right most often than not as well with this shot. That's quite lucky. The goalkeeper, I thought he'd gathered that one from the very start, but he spilled the shots, and Nelson Viper was there to tap here home. My favorite team in the Spanish league, other than, of course, your bigger teams, your Barcelona, your Real Madrid. I do like Valencia a lot. They're one of my favorite teams in that division. And the fact that they're struggling right now in real life, you wouldn't mind going to manage a Valencia, trying to bring them back to the very top. Deportivo La Coruna, the other team as well, who is at the moment in the second division of the league. It will be a nice team to do a road to glory career mode. But right now, whilst we're focused on Bolton Wanderers, that is excellent from Bungard to get away from his man. They've got a few English players in this team, haven't they? When I say English players, I mean players that have played in the Premier League as of recently. Lacroix is one of those. Tyreek Mitchell, so 2 former Crystal Palace players. Oh, that's got to be one back for the away side, but he's missed it again. He's missed it. Oh, they've missed some key chances, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and every time the goalkeeper comes out, makes himself big, and he makes fantastic save. Couple of times, that's nice from Nelson Viper. Twinkle toes out wide to Clayton Taylor. Overlapping run from Thierry Small. He pulls it back to Viper. Oh, the shots were blocked. Isaac Rice, I didn't think he was going to win the header in the box there. But I tell you what, it wasn't far away for our third goal of the game. At the end, it ended up being a 2-0 victory for us. We needed the win to retain our position in the top 8. And that means we will avoid the 2 added games that you play in this competition when you finish outside of the top 8. That's 2 less games for us, and quite important given the amount of games we're having to play this season. And up next year for us is a crucial game against Chelsea in front of the home fans at the Toughsheet Community Stadium in our aim of trying to finish in the top 4 this season. And maybe a little bit more, who knows, given that we are, I believe, 12 points above second place right now. If we win this game, oh my goodness, this is one of the teams that we have already lost to this season. Chelsea, and the other one being Manchester United. Leo Helde starts, by the way. Lloyd Yandel, Nelson Viper, Wang Yudong as our forward 3. A fun fact about Lloyd Yandel, by the way, he's the only player that have scored in all competitions for us this season, in the FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League and Europa League. And he's also the only player that have got an assist in all of those competitions. Remember the name, he's special, Lloyd Yandel. I mean, it's one of those. It does, Lloyd Yandel, the best quality he's got is probably his 1v1 quality. He's got so much agility, but mistake here from Chelsea. Nelson Viper has run all the way and no one could keep up with his pace. And he smashed it into the top corner. 12 minutes into the game to give us the 1 goal advantage. Oh my goodness, what a start. As soon as he gets into second gear, third gear, there isn't much stopping him, you know. He doesn't look like he's the quickest of players, but he's got so much pace. I mean, I'm a little surprised here as that we've scored an early goal in this game. Chelsea are one of the most difficult sides we have faced this season. A couple of times we have faced them. We lost 4-0 to them at the start, or 4-1 to them at the start of the season. And it was a 1-1 draw in the first leg of the Carabao Cup. And both of those games, they absolutely dominated us. Oh, we're going to need him to do 1 or 2 more of those. We're absolutely going to need him to keep us in this game if we are to hang on and collect all 3 points. We're going to need those magical moments from the goalkeeper. But Bayuku's done well there. On the break here, if we can just get this right, that final pass, the defender just gets there first. Oh, but who wants it? Who wants the ball? This is where you're, at this stage of the season, right, going into the second half of the season against big opponents like this against Chelsea, this is where this is where you separate the sheep from the goats, really. And this is where players that have got the quality to step up in big moments like this. And so far, our players have been able to do this in the first half. We kept Cole Palmer very quiet in that first half, and we're going to go on to hang on and collect our 3 points here. I've got a feeling we've got to do this again in the second half. But that's Wang Yudong winning possession back for us. He immediately makes the run forward, but it's gone a little too early. Nelson Viper trying to attract the opponent close to him. Oh, I was trying to cut inside there with Lloyd Yandel, but look at the far side. I think that was Wang Yudong with so much space. We should have maybe done the unselfish thing there and squared that one. Chelsea have substituted Latvia in place of Fernandez coming on to replace him, the Argentinian centre midfielder or centre attacking midfielder. I'm not quite sure what his actual position is, but he plays both positions so well. Oh, big tackle there from Leo Helde. I haven't really been too impressed with him this season, Leo Helde, when he's played, but I tell you what, he's looked absolutely fantastic in this game. It is Helde again, making an important block, and for the 3rd time, he wins possession back for us, only for Thierry Small to give it away. We're going to need Leo Helde to win it again, cross to the far side. Charlie Hughes wins the header, but he's offside there, and that means we will have a free kick in our own half, and Pedro coming on to replace the lap. Come on, 5 minutes to hang on here, plus stoppage time. Look at that though for a pass to Arda Güler, who has had a quiet game. I still can't believe he's only 23 years of age, 4 seasons, into the save, the cross into the box. And that's comfortable for Owen Goodman to collect. Oh, we gotta hang on to take all the 3 points, haven't we? I've delayed as much time there as possible with the goalkeeper. I don't like doing that, trust me. But sometimes you have to. Oh my goodness. We've almost made what might have been an expensive error there, but 2 passes later, Lloyd Yando! They couldn't find the far corner. And that's going to be the last kick of the game and should have been 2-0. But I tell you what, it doesn't matter too much. The most important thing is we did hang on to collect our 3 points here in what has been an excellent defensive display for us. Chelsea had 1 or 2 good moments of their own, especially in that second half, to be fair. But luckily for us, we did manage to hang on for all 3 points here. Confirmation then of our Uruguayan youngster Marcelo Castillo heading out on loan to Birmingham for the remainder of the season. He came off the bench for that Crystal Palace game, and I was impressed. He started the Barnsley game. I felt like he was sloppy in a couple of moments, but he's a youngster. He will get better. Hopefully, he does so until the end of the season at Birmingham. But that win against Chelsea in the league further strengthens our position top of the league right now. Let's take a look at the Premier League table. We're now 13 points clear of second place Liverpool, which is incredible, man. 13 points clear of second place Liverpool. Manchester City are beginning to pick up points, and third now, Arsenal in fourth. Manchester United have dropped to fifth. You've got Villa, Newcastle, Chelsea outside of the top 6 there. Bottom 3 still remains Leicester City, Coventry, and Leeds United. In the Europa League, as we know, we have finished in the top 8. We're not going to be playing through those extra games to try and qualify for the next round. We're actually one of the few teams in this competition still unbeaten right now. Ourselves and Aston Villa, it looks like, who top the table after the 8 games played in the initial league phase. So only 2 teams unbeaten in the Europa League so far, and it is ourselves and Aston Villa. But without further ado, we have got a big game here against Chelsea, the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. We've already won against them in the previous game. Can we do it again? Come on, the Trotters. No, I don't think I said this out loud when we faced Chelsea earlier on, but I thought about it. I was thinking to myself, I mean, if we're to lose or win one of those games, I would much rather lose the league game and win this one in the Carabao Cup, and that would of course put us in the finals. But given the fact that, seeing what that win meant, the fact that we are now 13 points clear of second place, maybe might have been the wrong outcome if it happened that way. But nonetheless, we have won that game. Now we have to focus on doing exactly the same here against what is a very strong Chelsea side. For us, we have made a couple of changes. Rondell starts. We've got a forward 3 of Taylor, Viper, and Bungard, and a strong back 4 with, I believe, Swanson starting in the right back position in place of Bayuku, which would have made it our strongest possible back 4 on paper with Bayuku starting. But we do trust in Swanson. We do trust in Swanson. I think if we are to win this game, he might actually be one of the most influential players in this team, given that we give our right back the license to go forward and give us support like he's doing right now. Swanson cross. Oh my goodness. What has the goalkeeper done there? What's the goalkeeper done there? It's a corner though. I cannot believe the goalkeeper has almost made a howler this time though. He made amends for that earlier mistake to collect the cross. It looks like he's a sweeper goalkeeper. The fact that he tries to come out to claim his crosses, we might need to try and, just not let the crosses go so close to him as we did that time. We will learn from that. But Isaac Toure at the right place at the right time. Back to Hughes. Hughes goes out wide to Swanson. Swanson now to Simons. His confidence on the ball is just... it's incredible, isn't it? Simons is confident on the ball. He keeps things ticking for us. Oh my goodness, Trent Alexander-Arnold have been sent to the shop. Clayton Taylor, it's got the pace, it's got away from him again. He's still going. Taylor pulls it back to Morgan. Morgan shoots. Oh, of all places, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. Oh, what a huge opportunity that was for us. Oh, referee, come on. He's almost kicked his head there. But Isaac Toure did well to recover there, only to give Chelsea a corner though. In a dangerous position, they go short. Arda Güler puts the cross into the box. Oh, it's Liam Delap attacking that one. But it's narrowly off target there. That's a good header from the striker. He always seems to step up in this fixture as well. It's a good ball on the inside to Morgan. Morgan plays in Viper over the top. He's found Joel Randall, who will once again get the support from Swansea. He's onside. He's going to try and pull that one back to Bungard, I think, who was waiting patiently in the box. Possession won back though. It's Morgan again, who has controlled the tempo of this game for us. Him and Simons, to be fair. We've been by far the better team. Oh, Thierry Small, the other fullback again. It's straight into the hands of the goalkeeper there. Oh, we had by far the better chances in that first half, man. But nothing on the scoreboard to show for it. It's still 0-0 and 1-1 on aggregate so far. And you know only a matter of time before Chelsea starts to put the pressure on us. And it looks like they will try and do that very early in the second half. Very good save there from Owen Goodmans in the near post, the corner to the far post. We win the header. We win the second ball as well. Good ball to Nelson Viper. We know when he stretches his leg like this. There isn't too many defenders that can keep up with him. He looks slow, but he's actually very quick. He pulls it back to Simons. Simons going to try and hit it. We know he can score from those areas. Substitution here. Garnacho is replaced by Rafinha. That's a positive sub from Chelsea, isn't he? Rafinha coming on. Oh, good save from Goodman. I tell you what, since Rafinha came on not so long ago, he's absolutely changed the game here for Chelsea. They've been so much better in terms of possession. And he's whipped in a couple of really good crosses from that left-hand side. It's been cleared off the line. We win the second ball. Güler, no way! Look at this! All my defenders just stood still like a statue. Look at this. I tried everything possible to get one player to close him down here, but it looks like they just paused. Look at this. Look. They just stood still and paused, and of course a player of this quality is never going to miss from that area of the pitch. Charlie Hughes just stood still there. Oh my goodness. Our heart's been broken here. We came so close. We should have took one of those chances in the first half, but Chelsea getting a late goal from Arda Güler, who will send them to the finals of the Carabao Cup. We've gone so far, but couldn't get there at the end. I wouldn't say disappointed. I just feel a little sad that we haven't been able to get there. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new to it. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.